Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mr. Virtual World 2014. I'm sorry that break took a little bit longer because Second Life was being Second Life again. I guess you all know the problems I'm talking about. So, we are now at the formal stage of the finals of Mr. Virtual World 2014. Please excuse my hiccups at times. Yeah. And with me is still my lovely co-host, Wicca Merlin.
Not sure about the lovely, but hello again, and welcome to the second half of this year's Mr. Virtual World. Talking about the stage, this wonderful formal stage was made by, and I know he will hate me for that because he told me not to say, but the stage was made by our DJ Reclo Inshan, who is to be used being a builder even if he denies it always. It's a very, neutral stage in black and white with a very modern feeling, what I think is a perfect base for our wonderful misters to present their formal outfits.
I'm not going to comment any of that, because as you heard, I told her she doesn't listen. Well, typical problems, men, women, never mind.
I know I'm getting it back later.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
I won't take it.
Okay, let us continue with the show. So, on this stage, the finalists are going to be in a formal attire, and they will walk here to the front to answer questions later, but that's a different story. Okay, let us continue. Stop the chatter. So, next up, or first up, actually, is Mr. Virtual World Argentina 2014. Cedars, come to the stage.
Welcome back, Mr. Argentina. Mr. Argentina mix matched the formal outfit himself. I have to add that the formal outfits do not have to be according to the countries. They were totally free to create a formal outfit to presentate their second round. He is wearing the rhino pants from Libra and the wonderful Lancelot gold watch from Chrono Kid. The wonderful Smexy tie necklace comes from Mandala. And the glasses, the jacket, and the other attachments are from David Heather. The hair is from Yuriko. It is kind of typical if you go to formal that for sure the colors go more dark, like the black, because many think black and white is just the only formal. I'm not pointing about myself. I like that he added the red, what always makes a great statement, and those yellow glasses kind of give it a very fashion, modern freak look. I think this could be a very handsome, elegant outfit for Mr. Argentina.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. And I actually do like the idea that he did not choose to wear black and white only, but that's, again, my personal opinion only, and is not resembling any of the judges, and I'm not even trying to influence there. So, great job there, and thank you, Mr. Argentina. Thank you, Seed. And again, after Argentina, we got Mr. Belgium, Geoffrey Firehawk.
Welcome back, Mr. Belgium. Mr. Belgium mixed and matched hair from Argrace. His wonderful makeup comes from Madrid Solo. And the wonderful combined outfit is a mixture of Kauna and Zara. The shoes are made by Sebastian. Let's see, he's strutting down very elegant in his wonderful suit. Now he's oh sweet, he has a little bow tie in a very sweet teal, very soft teal color. I like that the jacket is not totally black, and with a typically called Kummerbund. I really like that presentation of the outfit.
I can second that, and I guess I will have to have a talk with him where he got that stuff from. It looks interesting. Might be...
I just told you.
Well, did I have to listen? Just kidding. Okay, thank you, Mr. Belgium. Thank you, Geoffrey. So, Mr. Belgium was it, and the next one is Mr. Brazil, Jones Mailers. Please join us on stage again.
Welcome back, Mr. Brazil. Mr. Brazil was fully dressed and sponsored by Legal Insanity and Modern Couture. The amazing hair comes from Mirja Mills from Emotions. The jewelry was made by the wonderful Jule Feinsmith of Feinsmith Designs, and his poses were specially created by Possession. That is a wonderful dark blue color, and I personally love blue and gold, I have to admit, if it's the right dark blue. And I like that his outfit basically is not based on black. He just added this wonderful cape, what gives him a very elegant look.
I'm actually pretty amazed that we see color. I really am, because that's what most people don't get. Most people really do think black is the elegant color, and he shows off that blue can be very, very elegant too.
Hold on a second. The guy who tells me always there's just two colors, black and color, tells me he likes the idea of a color here. Hello?
Yeah, I admit it. At times I do like colors. Okay, you got me there. Okay, now I'm busted. She just ruined my image. Thank you for that. And thank you, Jones. So, after Brazil, we got Mr. Canada, Kramer's Newcombs. Welcome back.
Mr. Canada is sponsored by Hawker's House. His amazing avian chic suit with the marble leaves totally again show his country very well. The wonderful red sequin shoes were made by Funk. Again, his fingernails he did get at 2013. The diamond ring is as well made by Heath Haute Couture. And the wonderful crickets are made by Square. The square link nose necklaces was made by Crickets. Excuse me. Actually, white is a great elegant color too, and I like how those little Canadian leaves go all over the suit.
Mm-hmm.
Just like kind of non-symmetrical.
Yeah, and you know, one thing, he really made it that actually it's not only the US people wearing their flag, but he does it in a very, how do you call it in English? In a sophisticated way. So, very interesting. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Thank you for showing or sharing this with us, Kramer. So, after the Canadian flag, we go to England, and welcome back to the stage, Mr. Virtual World England. Christlaw. So, welcome back.
Welcome back, Mr. England. Chris actually mix and matched his formal outfit himself. He used the tuxedo from Kona, his wonderful, very male-looking beard comes from arrows. The huge collar that he's wearing was made by Zipska, and the revolver drift hair was made by Exile. I actually like that they all have very modern, fresh-looking hairstyles and not just those flat, close to the head looking hair. And again, we have some white paired with brown, gold, and black as well. A really nice combination, and the little cigarette gives a very smart touch for me.
Wait a second. So you saying hair flat to the head is not good? I need to see my stylist. But yes, indeed, that idea is cool, and I really like that little cigarette. And it really gives something sophisticated, special to this outfit. So, thank you for sharing, Christopher. And we'll wait for the next one. So, now we saw England, and next up is Mr. Virtual World France, Malphas. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Mr. Franz. Mr. Franz did a mix and match starting with a suit that comes from Utopia, and the feathers, flowers, and the fleur-de-lis brush are custom made by Gisa. He just told me this ring he's wearing is the fleur-de-lis ring, and it's a very typical sign for the old French monarchy. So he actually included some of his country to his dress. I like that he used a lot of those accessories, like those little attachment, like it's a watch on the suit vest and the huge feather on the right side. So he combined elegance with as well fashion, and he would turn heads with this outfit if he would go for a dance or something.
Oh, for sure, definitely. You know, on the other side, Rigo, so like Kingdom and France, don't tell that too loud. They started the revolution way back, so but I do like the idea, and we're not going to place a guillotine here. No. So thank you for sharing, Malphas. It is great to see all you guys here. I really love it. So, after France, we got Germany. So, everybody, please welcome back Hobbit.
So, I hope he exchanged his Bavarian leather pants. Yes, he did, to a wonderful outfit sponsored by Utopia. The huge collar comes from Zipska, and the combat gloves he's wearing comes from Virgin, or however that is called. I know that is the brand of Jizaka and her fiancé or boyfriend. The wonderful black dress has amazing textures, and he shows us that even black and white can be, like I said before, very, very elegant. With a huge collar, he added a fierce look, kinda, and the hair as well gives something to it. He has a little, is it a ring or is it a rose red? Let me count closer.
I think it's a rose. I can't count right now.
Oh, Hobbit, are these flowers for me? I never get to get flowers.
She loves flowers.
Yes, I do.
I do like that idea, and yes, actually, he really is showing that don't have to wear just simple black and white, but you can make something very elegant and interesting out of it, out of these two basic colors. So, Hobbit, thank you, and I might have to talk to you later about your stylings and such, because since I heard I need to restyle, yeah. So, thank you, Hobbit. And you can't imagine how hard it was for me not to make any Hobbit jokes. Okay, aside of that, next up is Mr. Grease, Artur Costa Aquina. Welcome back to stage.
Mr. Grease is wearing a tuxedo that is made by Amarella Manga. It's a special made Mr. Grease tuxedo. The hair he's wearing comes as well from Exile. Exile seems a good hairstylist for this year's Mr. Virtual World. The wreath he's wearing is coming from Rosanna Levlin. The shoes are made by La Pointe and Beastchild. And the poses again were made by Krista Valens, my lovely Chili, as exclusive poses for this outfit, and the walk again he had exclusively made by Ramona Crest from My Animation. Black and gold is a very well-known combination for elegance. What I like is that he just has a very filigree and delicate ornament on the front and the sleeve, bottom of the sleeves, and the pants are totally black, so this golden really shines. And he's wearing a little bow tie. And what I love is the little wreath that he has at his head, because that brings back, for me, kind of the memory of Caesar. So it's, again, a hint for his country.
Wait a second. Caesars were Roman.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, bad.
I wanted to out Caesars. Jesus Christ. How is that called for the Greeks?
I don't know. I don't think they had a democracy very, very early. So, I don't think they had something like that.
But I know pictures with those leaves wreath.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Was it Socrates or something?
Maybe. I'm not that good at history.
I have to ask him.
Do it later. I think those guys are really busy right now. So, thank you, Arthur. Thank you, Mr. Grease. So, next after Grease is Mr. Ireland, Paradox Mesmer. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Mr. Island. Mr. Island mixed and matched the modern open suit from La Pointe and Beastchild. His cape comes from Gabriel. Oh, and his hat is made by Razor Regalia. It's the Rose and Cavalier's hat. I had that for myself for the female version. The brooch is as well from Razor Regalia. The rings are made by La Pointe and Beastchild and Rose Regalia. The sweet monocle is made by Air, and the shoes come from Ladies Houlange. This is a very special outfit. I like the monocle stuff. He looks like he has a very Victorian touch for me, or what is for sure part of the country from the English country as well. So it's not that far away. The little red of the shirt really makes a point for the whole outfit and really stands out. And I like that he has not just simple shoes. Look at those little silver ornaments he has at the shoes. Wonderful.
And I got to say, when I look at that, I think we can see in the future many males wearing capes over the shoulders, because it was the second already. I like that idea. I really like it. Don't get me wrong. So and we might see that more often in the future. So thank you, Mr. Docs. So thanks to Ireland. And our next candidate back on stage is Mr. Italy, Trouble.
I'm a little bit relieved because I just was told the laurel was very used in ancient Greece and Italy as a sign of nobility, so I was not that wrong. Thank you for that little information. Trouble is coming back with... The bottom is made by David Heather. Oh no, there's not a designer man. So let me say, it's made. He mixed and matched it by himself, as it seems. The hat comes from Illusions. The hair, oh, it's hard to combine hair and hat, but he did it with the hair from Dura. His bow tie is from Sansi again. The band comes from Evo that he wears at the arm. His wonderful shoes are made by Hornback.
And he got flowers again. So when you go back, Trouble, you can deliver those to Wicker. Just saying.
Trouble already promised me the flowers.
Oh, you did?
Not.
Okay, great job.
Hint.
That was a really big hint. Okay, thank you, Trouble, for sharing. And the next Mr. we welcome back to the stage will be Mr. Japan, Ryuju Yuhara.
Welcome back, Mr. Japan. Mr. Japan comes back to us with a wonderful special designed outfit for him, again by Gabriel. He's wearing he's the first actually wearing a totally... Oh no, it's not totally black. He has the white shirt. Oh wow, he has... What is that, glasses? That looks very fashionable. And the dangerous shoes. I have to admit, I love males in tuxes. They look so elegant and handsome. I like the hair he's wearing. He has the typical... The hair comes like a good boy style, and all the rest comes more like the bad boy. What I like is that the cape is striped and has a different texture, so it kind of breaks the basic black of the outfit. That's a wonderful combination.
Yeah, when you remember the other outfit he had on the national stage, this is very simple, but yet elegant and special, at least in my eyes. And I don't know if it's glasses or makeup. It's really hard to determine for me. I'll just stay with makeup glasses. That might be it. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Japan. So, after our journey to the Far East, we're moving back to Europe. So, as the next candidate is Mr. Monaco 2014, Olivier Aubert.
Welcome back, Mr. Monaco. Mr. Monaco is coming to us with a wonderful white tux designed by Utopia. His hat is made by Cici. The shoes as well are from La Pointe and Beastchild. I guess La Pointe and Beastchild is a good shoemaker for elegant looks, and I really can second that. I saw a lot of great shoes there. His cane he got as a kind of as a free gift, so I'm wondering who he got that wonderful gift from that underlines his elegant look. I like the bowler. He's actually the first who has a hat, and he's very daring in wearing these flowers, because usually if you ask males, they just deny to wear flowers because they say flowers is not really masculine. I have to say he looks very masculine with his suit and even with the flowers on it.
But he's not the first one to wear a hat. You
No?
already mentioned that somebody
Oh,
combined
yes,
hat
but
and
it
hair.
was not but it was not a bowler. It was Mr. Italy.
True. Different kind of hat.
Yes.
Doesn't count. I don't see myself wearing this, gotta say, but
Come
on
on, I
him,
would love that to see on you.
it really looks awesome. It's not for me because, like I said before, I usually got two colors, black and colored, and I don't like colored. Never mind. I gotta say, on him, it looks really awesome, and I thank you for that, Olivier. And after Monaco, we cross the oceans again and go back to the Philippines. So welcome back to the stage, Mr. Philippines 2014, Marbox.
Welcome back, Mr. Philippines. Mr. Philippines did not get his shoes at La Pointe Beach Child. He has his modern white open tuxedo from La Pointe Beach Child, and his shoes were taken from an outfit from Giza Designs. The beard he let trim by Okara, and his hair with a wonderful fedora are made by Damselfly. I don't know, but more and more, I'm not a friend of white, usually many of you know that, but more and more if I see those elegant white, pure white tuxes, I have to rethink my opinions about white.
Interesting. So she ruined my image, now she ruined her image.
No,
but I gotta say, yeah, lately you see a lot of people with La Pointe stuff, and because it's really great. Seen it myself, wearing it myself.
I saw you wearing one once. It's true.
So, yeah, and the white combination, completely white, with white shoes is something you don't see often. So, I like that idea. So, thank you for sharing, Marabox. Not Marabox, sorry for that, Marbox. Across the world again, we now go to Portugal, and welcome back on the stage, Mr. Portugal 2014, Bosco Johnson.
So let's welcome back Mr. Portugal. He's coming along the runway with a wonderful outfit made by Luana Barzane. His brogues and ring are created by Hathwin, and the exclusive made poses are made by Daryl from Possession. His walk was designed by Ramona Chris from My Animations. This is interesting. This is a white outfit with a very, very busy print, but with a kind of scarf. I don't know the word for those scarf, where it's a typical sharp that you see for beauty pageants if they have those her country or their country written on the whatever it is called. I really like that.
Yeah, it's actually, in my opinion, just my opinion, it's very brave to mix white and that kind of busy pattern on outfit. But I like the idea. I really like it, and that, yeah, I don't know how it's called, scarf.
The silly German remembered it was called stole.
Okay. Well, who's the silly German now? You or me? Oh, you, because you remembered it and I didn't. not going into detail.
I had a bird whispering in my ear, I have to admit.
Never mind. I don't want to know who this stupid German is. So, thank you, Bosco, for sharing this outfit with us. And again, we are moving to the neighbor of Portugal, which is Spain. So welcome back on stage, Mr. Virtual World Spain 2014, Eric Davi.
Mr. Spain is coming to us in a suit from Kona. It's a classic black tuxedo. The hair is made by Action. The shoes come from Pixel Fashion. His wonderful mask is coming from Axis. And the makeup was made by Zibska. The gloves actually are made by Virgin again. And the shoulder pieces are come from Pure Poison. And they originally were made for a military outfit as shoulder pads. This is a very interesting look as well because it goes kind of towards his country, because with a red and black combination, and again the cummerbund he's wearing, he really gives me a Spanish impression.
This really kind of reminds me of a torero. So yeah,
Yes.
it works, and it's fashion formal attire, I gotta say, because in my opinion this is really interesting, especially with those spikes. It's brave to do that. Not many would do, but it fits him, so
It works.
It works
And I
fine.
like those kind of gloves. Did you see the? Yeah, and did you see the gloves?
Yes, I see all of
They're
them.
very special.
Yep, definitely interesting for sure. Thank you, Mr. Spain. Thank you, Eric. And our next candidate is Mr. Swiss. Tyrone Talks. Welcome back.
Mr. Swiss is coming back in a wonderful white jacket and tie made by Barrows. His pants were made by the talented Enzo Champagne, designer of Champagne Sparkling Couture. The hair he got at Action. His lashes, and yes, more and more, even if I get told different, males add lashes. They come from Cherno. The shoulder parts with the huge spikes are made from Lewis, from Giza, and the shoes are made by Gabriel. Oh, I have to get that shoulder piece from Giza. I swear, I would wear that. I don't know if it's male or female. It's unisex, I would say. I will say it's unisex because then I can wear it too.
Well, with your outfits, it doesn't matter if it's male or female. You make it unisex. You make it unisex. No. Come on. Wicca is a great model, and she's a great stylist too, so she does well. Yeah, I definitely like that look, and it's not pure white, it's white and gray, which gives it a special, I don't know how to phrase it. It gives it special look, so
It kind of
really
lets
like
the
it.
jacket pop out with the darker pants.
True. That's what I was searching
Oh,
for.
and he has stars on his shoes.
I gotta say, great look.
I like
Thank
that because
you.
it's kind of an avant-garde look.
True. So, thank you, Tyrone. Thank you, Mr. Swiss. From Switzerland, we cross the oceans again and move towards the USA. And welcome back, Coco Mapia, Mr. USA 2014.
Mr. USA is coming back in a wonderful avian floral suit by Hawker's House. His shoes he got at Miyamai, and the wonderful leather-covered sunglasses are from Gabriel. I have to admit, I liked him in white, blue, and red, but as well he can perfectly wear the golden petrol black combination. I think he has a very elegant look, and I guess he's the first I see coming out bald, what is very daring.
Indeed it is, because there's so many bald men in the world. I'm kind of bald too, so he really brings that out, and I like that. I like that idea to have no hair, and
It gives
to
him
show
kind of bad boy look, and a
yeah,
very
but he
masculine
shows that you can be elegant even if you are bald. So you're not old, you're elegant.
This is true. I have to give you that point.
So thank you for sharing, Coco. And the next candidate is Mr. Vatican City. Welcome back on stage, Libra.
Mr. Vatican City is coming down in a mix and match of him own. He has parts of his own designs, Libra's designs. Yes, Libra is a designer as well, so he used parts of himself. The belt was made by Arfire. As well, he used Drake. Oh no, I got it wrong. He mixed and matched different Libra outfits. Now I got the Drake, the White Knight, the Mazura, and the Ice Queen. So you have to check out his store when you wanna get those huge parts he made. This is a very interesting look as well because it is elegant. And with a huge headpiece and those golden straps, and he again has the cross, so he kind of points out the Vatican City again. And the jacket is very shining and sparkling. It's a very interesting look, and I love those high platform shoes.
I was just about to say, that jacket, when he starts moving, it's sparkling and shimmering. That's really interesting. Nothing I would wear personally, but it for sure is a different look. And with that daring headpiece, he's making a difference. And yes, with the cross, he's still going back to his country, which is Vatican City.
May I beg for a favor? I would like to see you in such a sparkling jacket because it would be a very funny look, actually.
No.
Oh, come on.
No, just simple no. And just to stop that conversation right now, thank you, Mr. Vatican City. Thank you, Libra. And again, last but not least, Mr. Wales, Corey, back on stage. Welcome back, Corey.
Welcome back, Mr. Wales. Mr. Wales is wearing a fully sponsored outfit, a formal suit with a wonderful Prince of Wales texture by Mona Lisa Couture. He is as well coming with a bowler and a wonderful face part. He reminds me a little bit of the old James Bond things with his black elegant suit and the black gloves and the black shoes and the bowler. Just the headpiece. Oh, excuse me, the suit just rests and it's gray and it has a wonderful kind of crossed pattern or something, or a squared pattern. Oh, and his umbrella. This is a wonderful addition for making an elegant point for me.
And to be safe from Welsh weather.
Oh, true.
Because as far as I heard, the umbrella is needed there. I've never been there, sadly, but I guess you need it. I like that checkered suit. It's really interesting. It's dark gray, silverish combination, and I really like it. So, Corey, thank you for sharing. Thank you, Mr. Wales. So, now we are delighted to welcome an amazing vocalist and guitarist, the fabulous Amquar, to the stage to perform. He will be accompanied by his phenomenal band as he plays his guitar. So, we need this entertainment for the judges to make their decisions, to count their scores, and be able to determine who are the top 10 finalists. So, please enjoy the entertainment part now, and we will hear us again, or you will hear us again, after the band is done. So, see you later.
What a beautiful day. Wonderful people here today. Very happy to be here. I hope you enjoy. SL is wonderful. We are here to release the pressure while the jury work on the Mr. Virtual World. And you tell me if you can hear me, and we start to play some music for you. All right. Thank you, Naya and Petronella. My ladies, the marvelous. So we're going to play some music for you today. Have a good time, my friends. Here we go. Woo! Sharp dressed man. A shot dressed man. Sharp dressed man. Blues. Oh yeah. Cool blues. I feel bad to the bone. I was born, the nurses don't get it round, and I guess what I wonder, the joy they have found. The head nurse spoke up, said leave this one alone. She could tell right away that there was bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad, bad, bad to the bone. I broke up 1,000 hearts before I met you. I'll break 1,000 more, baby, before I am through. I wanna be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone. And I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad, bad, bad to the bone, yeah. Woman beg, and I'll make a good woman steal. I'll make an old woman blush, and I'll make a young girl squeal. I wanna be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone. And I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad. Come on, Pizza Vanilla! Step aside. Every woman I meet, they all stay satisfied. I wanna tell you, pretty baby, what I say I make my own. And I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad, bad to the bone. Baby, bad to the bone. Let me see, I have something over here. All right, so this is it for us for today. And I want to say thank you, my friends, for listening to us. And I saw some people dancing around. It is very cool. I want to say thank you again to my marvelous girls, Petronella and Naya. Thank you so much, ladies, for being with us today. So you enjoy the rest of the day, of course. And I hope to see you very soon. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
welcome back again to the Mr. Virtual World Finals 2014. So, the judges had time to decide who our top 10 are, and oh no, first of all, I gotta say one thing. Thank you, and thank you, ladies, for that great performance. It was really, really fun listening and watching you guys. I really, really, really appreciate it. And yeah, that was a great show, great music, great singing. All in all, really great. What do you say, Wicca?
I just have no more words. I'm a musician myself in real life, and this guy has an amazing voice. He's playing an amazing guitar. His girls just completed that wonderful show with their perfect sections and changing their instruments. It was just stunning. Thank you, Fabula, for bringing such great musicians on stage here.
Yeah, same for me. Thank you, Fabula, for that. That was really epic. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, the judges made a decision who are the top 10 finalists. That means 10 out of our 19 misters gets to the next stage of Mr. Virtual World. Not meaning we're changing the stage, but they will be in the top 10. So, and I think they had a question, right?
This is true. Our 10 finalists will have to answer a question they were given before. This question was, if you are a leader, how will you make a difference? And I'm sure they're super, super nervous how the 10 will be who gonna shout out their answers.
Okay, so are we going?
Should we help them? Release them? At least we
Maybe.
can maybe save the... Do you want to save the first of our 10?
I guess I can do that. Okay, the top 10 here is not in a particular order. All are in the same state. So there's no number 10, 9, 8, something like that. All are equal. We just need to have a way to announce them. So there's no numbers, they're all equal right now. And the first of our top 10 finalists is Mr. Swiss, Tyrone Tox.
Congratulations, Tyrone.
Congratulations to be on the top 10.
So I guess he will join us now in the front, and we will see who we kind of put him aside. Let me see.
You know what?
How is it called on the Oscars always? Let me open the envelope. And the second space of the top 10, the second spot for the top 10, who will it be? It will go to Mr. Portugal, Bosco Johnson. Congrats, Bosco.
Congratulations. Please join us here down on the stage right next to Tyrone. So, you know, I like this situation. We got the power. We know who they are.
Yes.
We know who the top 10 are.
First time in my life I followed a lot of Mr. Virtual World and Mrs. Virtual World, and this is the first time I know them before they do.
So,
I see Bosco already joined them, so we have 8 to go.
8 to go. So, should I announce the next one?
Maybe, because I really can hear heartbeats up here in the front because of being nervous.
Yeah, I guess just to prevent people from getting heart attacks, I will announce the next one, and the next top 10 finalist will be Mr. Germany, Hobbit Senfold. Congratulations.
Congrats, Hobbit. Please join us.
Oh,
in the front.
and there's one thing I need to say. No matter who gets into the top 10, everybody delivered a great performance here. We saw great stylings. So, in my opinion, everybody already is a winner. And now we're just specifying who is the best of the winners.
This is true. There was a whole bigger and more huge pool of gentlemen, and you made it that far. It's really sad that we had to make a decision, or the judges had a hard time making a decision. But I guess I will save the fourth person for the top 10, and it goes to a country that I personally visited already. It goes to Mr. Spain, Eric Davy.
Congratulations, Eric. Join us down here. Join us on the stage. You made it one step further.
It's really hard. So kind of those who are still up there and kind of do not make the top 10, they will be relieved earlier, because all those 10 that are down here have to go again through all those challenge judging points and the nervous minutes till it goes.
Yeah, but on the other side, it might be hard for those that don't get included into the top 10, but we'll see. So, who is the fifth? So far we got Switzerland, Swiss, Portugal, Germany, Spain. So number 5 of our top 10 finalists is Mr. Brazil. Congratulations, Jones. Mr. Brazil 2014. Join us down here on the stage.
So my card ends here. Oh no, wait, there's a backside of the card with the other 5. Jesus, I just...
You are mean.
Close. What?
You are
Never. Come on. I just can't enjoy that. I'm allowed to do that now. So let's see who is the first on the backside of a card. Let me see. Oh, I see. It will be Mr. Japan, Ryu Uehara. Please join us down on stage. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Japan. You made it to the top 10.
This already looks amazing down here with all the guys standing and popping up from that black floor with their amazing stylings.
But we still got 4 to go. So, should I announce the next one and relieve them? Or at least that one person?
I guess we can take another person, yes.
Yeah, we got a little bit more space there, so the next one to be in the top 10 will be Mr. England. Christopher, come down here to the stage. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Oh, that was stereo.
Mm-hmm.
We get better doing that.
Looks like it. And I hope we don't bore people right now. I hope they enjoy it, because this show is for the people to enjoy.
This is true, but at least we don't bore the candidates, because I guess the person who cleans up has to get rid of a lot of fingernails, parts of fingernails that laying on the huge, wonderful curves there.
Probably.
So let's see who I have next. Oh, this is a country I did not yet visit, but I would love to go there and have a longer holiday. And yes, I will take you with me. And you will feel very familiar there, because rain is something that they have often, I was told. So please join us on stage, Mr. Ireland, Paradox Mesmer.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Paradox. No, I really said Maddox, but Maddox is our wonderful coordinator backstage. He is helping all the guys getting in line. So a huge thank you to Maddox Kistner, who does all the hidden work backstage.
Yep. Too often, the people behind the curtains or behind the scene are not mentioned, so they really deserve it because they do a lot of work. So, yeah.
I totally agree.
So, since we got that mister down here, we got 2 to go, right?
Yes, 2 last spots we have to give away.
And I will do one of them, and I hope I will make one of the misters happy, as the next mister in the top 10 is Mr. Argentina. Cetus Aldrin, please join us on stage.
Congratulations, Cetus.
And congratulations from me too. So we got 1 more to go.
1 out of 10 that are still on that curves, shaking. And it's really hard because if you look at those 10 who are left still, they all look amazing.
To be honest, I'm so happy that I'm not a judge. I'm just announcing what the judges decided, because I would have had a really hard time trying to decide who's top 10 even.
Oh, I can second that. And I just hope that I am safe, because probably I need a bodyguard. Because I only have 1 place or 1 spot left for 1 single guy. And please, all the ones which names I will not announce now, like Red said before, you are really all winners. You all looked amazing. And please don't hate me for announcing our last spot. Let me take a deep breath. The last spot goes to Vatican City, Libra Rage. Congratulations, Libra. Come down, join us on stage.
Congratulations, Libra. And yes, to those who are still standing up there, don't be sad. Like I said, you made it to the finals, which already is a task to do. And so, yes, you are already a winner. It might sound odd, but it's meant for the depth of my heart. You did a great job, and don't be sad. You got that far, which is already a good goal.
I totally agree.
So, now we got our top 10 finalists staying here, and like Wicca said before, they had a question. So they were given a question, and now we would like to hear the answers to those questions, and we will read them out loud for the people on the live stream, because they cannot read the answers, so we will read them out. So please, we will start in the same direction where we started pulling the guys down here. So please, Mr. Swiss Tyrone, state your answer.
If a leader, how will you make a difference, was the question. And I'm very excited how Mr. Swiss will answer that question.
Definitely. So we will get 10 answers, all in all.
And it's a very difficult question, because a leader can be a leader of so many things or directions. So I'm really interested as what they took it.
It's not an easy question to answer. So, well, we just need to wait for the answer. And in the meantime, oh, there we go. So Tyrone said, being on the top of SL Fashion World is a big honor. It gives me the chance to transmit what this experience taught me to other people. I know the importance of being a mister, and it always challenging to be a reference figure to keep up the level of this title. Interesting answer. So, Wicca, who will be the next one to?
I would like to hear the answer of Mr. Portugal, Bosco Johnson.
Okay, Bosco.
If you would be a leader, how will you make a difference? Thank you for your answer, Bosco. Bosco says, thanks for your question. It is essential and important for me to answer there. I am Bosco Johnson, and here I am proudly representing Portugal. I want to make a difference, stand out amid, leader means to me, act in the world, which is a place to be transformed by the actions, with traces of a warrior. But the king type, magician and lover also has its leadership responsibilities. Leader is a managerial competency in which the leader leads his team to achieve goals in an atmosphere and flexibility. Leading to me also means taking the initiative, humility, wisdom, and differentiate one from the other, have high self-esteem, courage, and be harmonized and excel. Thank you. Jesus Christ, those hard English words, and this to me as a German, but I hope I could speak it out well enough.
It sounded good. Well,
let's see about the next guy.
Exactly. So please, Hobbit, would you post your answer to the question you were given? So, if you were a leader, what would be your difference? Wait a second. What was the... No, how will you make a difference? My bad. So, Hobbit? Oh, Hobbit has a very short answer, but a good one, at least in my opinion. Hobbit just said, I would treat people like I want to be treated, with respect, tolerance, and honesty. And I got nothing to add to that. It stands out for its own.
I have to agree. The next answer I would like to hear would be from Mr. Spain, Eric Davy. Eric, your answer, please.
So far we had interesting answers. Let's see what the rest is.
So Eric says, a leader is someone who is able to be followed and listened by others without having to impose his own thought and visions. What really makes the difference is the authenticity, the credibility, and the originality. Being a true leader in the end is about being ourselves while inspiring those around us. Thank you. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you for sharing it. Very wise answer too. So, I would like to hear the answer of Mr. Jones Malus, Mr. Brazil. Please tell us your answer. Let us know what you think about that question. If you're a leader, how will you make a difference? And here we got the answer. Jones just said, your question is interesting, and I know that through it I can prove a little bit about my concepts. I want to differentiate exceeding expectations, making a difference, acting to meet this, and if possible, overcome. Go beyond the strict fulfillment of a contract or seek solutions that delight people doing everything with love. Making a difference implies abandoning the bureaucratic attitude of just doing your part, is leaving the role of victim and stop complaining of work processes or unfair boss. You do what needs to be done. The leader who makes a difference does not wait. He acts. Thank you. And thank you, Jones, for sharing that.
Up next, we have the answer of Ryu Johara from Japan. Mr. Japan, your answer, please. There we have the answer. When a group or a society exhibits other kinds of strengths to be victorious, I believe that is when a group or an entire society is at its strongest, people believing and trusting each other and plunge forward to achieve a common goal. If I were a leader, I would not display a commanding act, but to do my best to understand and appreciate people around me, to deepen the trust for each other, and to be aware of the true objective of what is important. And though this By different and new ways of expressing our thoughts and opinions, I'm hoping that we can create a better society. I strongly believe that a strong and goal-oriented society can be born out of imagination and ideas based on trust and personal relationship. If I were a leader, this is the kind of a society I would like to build. Thank you. I very much like this answer, and it's very true. Thank you, Mr. Japan.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. We've heard a couple of wise answers so far, but we're not finished yet. So please, Mr. England, Christopher, please do post your answer so I can speak it out to the audience. Okay, so his answer is, hello everyone again, and thanks for the question. In my mind, the big differences about a leader is the mind and heart in the right place, and learn from your mistakes. Never try to be better than others, only better than myself. That is what I always tried to reach, the humility and willpower. To give away the best and highest level for other models, and always support good causes without limit myself and listen to his advice. Do the difference in heart of the people around me, and make more and more people love my work with a big arms open to try to help them reach the goals too. I got nothing to add. So Wicca?
I would like to hear up next the answer of Mr. Ireland. Docs, please post your answer. There we have Docs' answer. He says, as a leader, I will light the way of those who wish to follow in my footsteps. Instead of molding and shaping them to my personal ideas and tastes, I will guide them in finding their own personal vision and exploring their innate talents and skills so that they can realize their full unique creative potential as individuals. That is how I will make a difference to aspiring models, stylists, and people of all kinds. I will inspire and lead them to push their limits of their imagination and be less inhibited by peer pressure and expectations. Thank you. Thank you, Docs, for your honest answer.
Thank you. So, we got 2 more answers, and I would like to hear the answer of Mr. Argentina, Cetus Aldrin. Please share. And here's the answer. Well, this question reminds me of a quote by Max Dupree. The first responsibility of a leader is to define reality. The last is to say thank you. In between, the leader is a servant. So I would say the best leaders lead by example. And to be a leader, you must also be able to follow and always motivate and inspire your team in order to see the bigger picture and obtain the goals sought after. And it is my intention uphold the integrity and honor that is Mr. Virtual World. Thank you, and thank you, Cetus, for that answer.
Last but not least, we will have the answer of Mr. Vatican City, Libra Rage. Libra, post away. Libra says, I believe that the true leadership we as humans show is the quality our loved ones perceive in us during their moments of weakness. Leading is loving, caring, and fighting for peaceful living of ourselves and for those who hold us as part of their hopes and dreams. Were I to be recognized as a leader, the difference I would hope to make would be to guide others through a thoughtful sense of ethics and to refuse any authoritarian influence by recognizing and encouraging the talents and skills of those who would choose to partner with me under my leadership. Thank you, Libra.
So, we have top 10 finalists. We had 10 answers, and after another short commercial break, we will continue to the top 5. So again, getting into the top 10 is already a goal achieved, and the next step further will be the top 5. So Great job, guys. And I hope to see you soon after a short commercial break.